Good morning, everybody. I have this thing here. It's a work table. Yeah, and I am going to fix this up to be my new YouTube table. Now, over here, you can see screws. Now, the thing is quite solid, but it's old and it's not nice and whatnot. So I'm going to first tighten the screws again, then I'm going to sand this thing, then I'm going to stain it, then I'm going to get rid of that vise. It's not an expensive vise, and then it's going to my little YouTube section, my little corner where I'm allowed to do videos. So yes, I'm gonna fix this today. Okay, so here this thing is. It's rock solid. If I didn't tell you, I got this from a family member that was selling all his stuff because he is immigrating to Texas. Okay. Now I did loosen these things. Bench wise, as far as they go, this one is, I don't know, mediocre at best. But it is still extremely useful. Any bench vise, wherever it comes from, any type of vise, always super useful. But not on my YouTubing table. So I did use my, what's that stuff? What's that thing? It's like a settable wrench. Anyway, so I use that thing. Oh, also, this thing is put on wrong. If you put on a vise, make sure that the jaws, or the back jaw, is aligned with this, so you can put in larger pieces like that. Because if it's like this, then you can't bite things on the side. Now, not that this is a big thing, but it's still a problem. Okay. I'm gonna have to get that hammer. This thing is off. Now I'm going to give it some 100 grit sandpaper, and then we will stain it and oil it, and it will be perfect. Oh, and I have to drill a hole in it to put in my light, because I'm going to start using a ring light that my phone hooks into. Whoa, professional. After about 5 minutes, maybe 7 minutes worth of sanding, I'm sweating, and I've decided we are going for the rugged look, because I'm lazy. Now we're just going to oil it, some boiled linseed oil, and then this should be a work of art. Some boiled linseed oil, and we can already see how wonderful this is going to look. Okay, I've got like, I don't know, a few sides done with boiled linseed oil. Now it looks like I'm going to finish a whole 750 milliliter bottle, which is the same as if you drink a whole bottle of whiskey. It's that much. Anyway, now somebody said once a day for a week, once a week for a month, and then after that once a month for a year, and then I don't know, the thing can go sailing, but something like that. Anyway, so this is where we are. I'm tired. I'm still painting. I did other things also. Okay, I spent a lot of time getting as much of the boiled linseed oil into the feet, because they might be standing in water occasionally. And now this is the bottom. I covered this thing every single inch with as much boiled linseed oil as it would take. Okay, and it's been standing in the sun, so I'm gonna turn it around now, and then just with a cloth wipe off the top, because it might be full of sand or whatnot is in here, and then we will continue from there. But it took about 1 liter of boiled linseed oil for this thing, and if you know meters, it's 1.2 meters wide from there to there, and 600 from there to there. Okay, so it's not a huge thing, but it's awesome. Okay, do you see these things that look like Wookiee feet? I don't know, something with 3 toes. Anyway, I'm leading my grenadilla into my YouTubing area, because I think it will look cool if I'm sitting there. Well, the table is supposed to go there, and occasionally you see Wookiee feet. Okay, this thing is done. Happiness. Now this thing is what I'm going to use, but I can't use those feet because this thing cannot get any lower than this. So what I'm going to do is over here, we see a little purple dot. I'm going to take my American-made auger set and brace and bit, and I'm going to drill a hole through here, the same size as this thing, so that the whole thing can fit through here. Then I'll see how I'm maybe put a clamp on it or something to stop it where I want it. And then I'm going to be using a ring light with whatever this thing is called. And then I am in the professional leagues. Okay, so yes, one big hole through there, take off the feet of this thing, which should not be too difficult because over there I see a screw, so I'm going to unscrew that and hopefully the whole thing falls apart, and then I'm going to put this through there. Okay, so like I said, I think I'm a very clever person, so I'm going to, I had daddy and daughter day today with my daughter. She's 7, she's the one holding the camera now, and it was wonderful. Oh, and then unscrew this thing. Ta-da, I have a bowl. I'm gonna make a hole as thick as this bowl and put it through the table, and then we should be awesome. Okay, my daughter's doing crafts. I'm doing this. This is a, where does it say that? Over there. It says, I don't know if you can see that. Hold on a second. Is that upside down? Maybe. I don't know. I can't see. Let me just read it to you. It says, Miller's Falls Company, made in the USA. Okay, whatever. And then these things are also, all of them, made in the USA. I don't know if you can see that or not, but let me read for you. I don't have my spectacles on, so I can't see. Anyway, just believe me, check the video on these things. So yes, wonderful stuff. I'm gonna drill with that now, because we don't have power. If you look at these jaws, then you see they look different from the normal ones that take round bits. Because the augers, sorry for my knees, the augers we are going to use are these ones. Okay. So I'm going to use this now to drill my hole. This one is the right size. I don't know what size it is. I cannot see. It says 13 over there. And then something and something America. Anyway, like I said, if you want to see the full review on this thing when I actually had spectacles on and new things, I did, well, nothing I do is actual reviews. I just tell you if I like things or not. But, okay, I'm going to drill a hole. Okay, so my daughter's helping me, and the, what do you call these things, parrot doves are eating things above me and chucking things everywhere. Okay, so go olden day auger, do your thing, which is nice because I actually also have load shedding right now, so I can't do this with anything else even if I wanted to. Okay, let's go. I must say, these olden day augers, they always amaze me. Because you think that these things, sorry, I just checked if my daughter was still looking at what she was doing. You think these things are not going to work, but they normally work fantastically. Okay. Okay, the last bit with the auger is normally quite difficult, but there we go. Hopefully you can see that beautiful round hole. Now hopefully that other thing fits in there. Okay, here we have our awesome ring light. Apparently that thing's gonna hold my phone. And then I'm gonna do my hello guys thing over here. Okay, now I need to move it into its position. Okay, so there we have this thing now. We have our Tony table. We have this thing that used to be my workbench. Well, it's on wheels. Well, I suppose it can still be my workbench, and this thing can also be a workbench, but now I can make videos here. Anyway, so we have this, so I can sit here and then strap my phone into this majiggy, hopefully. Put a laptop or something here, plug this thing in, and then we can make videos here. So I'm gonna try to do my next video here so you can see what it looks like. And then over here we have our olden day forge. Okay, yeah, this is not part of it. So it blows from there, but I took out the blower. It's an old English made thing with an English blower. Well, British, I suppose. But I'm using a hair dryer for that now. And then this thing is part of a hammer mill. I think you guys in America call this a wood chipper. Anyway, but like a wood chipper for farms when you make maize meal or corn meal, depending on where you live. We call maize maize and you call maize corn. Anyway, so it's to sift it or to whatever. So this thing was straight. I just bent it like this because it's rusted through on a few sides. So if I put this thing in there, it keeps my coals in the middle and then I can forge things. We'll do a video on that one day. Anyway, but so yes, we have a table, we have a thing, we have whatever, we have a roof over our heads. So I suppose the next video will come from here. All of you that made it till the end, I'm sorry, this was a horrible video, but still, stay safe, happy, and have a good one. Goodbye. Okay, I'm going to show you when I got the table from my brother. That was sometime during the week, and we had a braai. If you are still interested whatsoever, please watch that or don't. At my brother's house, I'm here to get my Tony table and then braai broodjies, and now he's going to show us how to do
magical pork chops.
magical pork chops.
So, mustard,
Steers mustard,
mustard sauce, then
apricot.
apricot,
What does it say?
apricot squeegees.
And peach jam.
Yes, well,
Okay.
all of the goodness out.
Yes.
But nobody likes a pork chop that's too sweet.
Yes. And
So
only
we're gonna do that.
steak and chops, and we did something else on the pork chops already. Okay, this was the secret ingredient on the things. Henny's Bietjie Bluff spice. See a little dog, and dogs bark, and bark in Afrikaans is bluff. Okay, and then
Pure honey.
aard by a boerdery, which means van aard bee farming. Okay, so some honey in there. That sounds delicious. So now it's already got steak and chops. Now it is
Garlic pepper time.
garlic pepper
And don't be scared.
of garlic pepper.
Yeah, you can. And then the next bit, you mix it.
It's like kneading bread. Or maybe not.
Still a bit frozen though.
Okay. And then it's going to go into this toaster rack apparently. I'll show you how this thing works now. Look, it's like that. Okay, we'll show you when that happens. Okay, and the pork chops are lying on their backs. And now they are toasting like that. And then this stuff, I suppose, will be put on there at some other stage. Okay, so let's do that. Advantages of toasting it on the toaster rack is that now you have crispy, fat pork rind, and then the pork chop is still not done. So you're gonna, I suppose, you have to take it out. Okay, we take it out now. Okay. No wait, we're looking for the cool brushy thing. Okay, so we're taking the stuff. You remember how it was made? Mustard, something, honey, and that
Welding glove.
welding glove. Okay, so that stuff, and now it's going onto the chops. But I suppose you need a welding glove because once we are done, the coal should be ready to start braaiing. But we have kids and wives, so the braai is going quite quick tonight. Okay, and you must paint it everywhere. Yeah, that looks wonderful. Yes. Wonderful. Okay, so now they are going to stand like this for a second, because if you turn them, they will start burning now. So we are going to let them stand like that, and then when we turn them, they get their last batch on the other side, and then it's going to be eating time. Listen to the soothing sound of kids crying. That's always nice. That's why we do not do these things during the week. Anyway, so these things have been painted on their other side, and we are close to being done. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Delicious. Those ones are in
Bubbling.
there. Bubbling deliciousness. And then these ones. Ooh. Okay, lovely. Okay, so we have delicious chops. We have a wonderful sauce here. It's mushroom and cheese and everything. And then delicious potatoes and salad.